Hello everyone in YouTube land, we love our son back here as always. Alright, this is not gaming related at all. It's nothing to do with games. I guess, as you can see with the title there, a new Power Rangers movie just got announced yesterday. Big surprise, Lionsgate is going to be doing it, and yeah, Saban and Lionsgate are teaming up to do a new movie. Obviously live action, yeah, an all-new movie, and it's going to be focusing on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, not Zeo, Turbo, or any other seasons or whatever. Not that I don't like Zeo or Turbo. I love Zeo and Turbo both. Turbo is when I stopped watching. Like right after Turbo, I stopped. So I didn't go any further than that. Just kind of fell out of it. Maybe I did kind of grow out of it, but at the same time, just like I'm done. It's getting kind of dumb now. So, but this new movie is focusing on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's awesome. That's where it all started, especially for in the U.S. But yeah, there was a movie in the early '90s. Then there was that Turbo movie, which wasn't that good at all. The first movie was great. It's awesome for what it was. I mean, though it didn't have all the original cast members like Zach and Trainee, and who else? It had Billy, Tommy, and Kimberly. Yeah, I didn't have Jason. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it had Rocky and Adam or whatever. But that brings me to this. I'm kind of worried about the movie a little bit, even though we don't know nothing about it at all. We just know it's a reimagining, reboot of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's all it is. That's all we know of right now. I'm just kind of worried about the casting. I'm really worried about the casting. It's kind of, who are they going to cast? We just know, those people that played those characters in that show, like Kimberly, Tommy, Jason, all that. Jason David Frank as Tommy, and I forgot his name, Austin, I think. I forgot his name who played Jason, but just all those guys that played those characters, we know them, as those characters. But are they gonna just cast all new characters to play? Is it gonna be an all new cast? Obviously, I highly doubt that they're gonna grab that old cast. They're older now, they can't do it. They're not teenagers, obviously, so can't do it. So who knows what they could, what they'll do. Even I hope they start with the basics. Just start with the whole episode, the first episode, the Day of the Dumpster episode. You know, Rita and her minions get released from that dumpster and blah blah blah, and Zordon's looking for teenagers with attitude and all that type of stuff. It's hokey shit. It's cheesy 90s stuff, but I just hope. I don't know if that type of thing will work for audiences nowadays, because that was 90s. That was 1993. We're in 2014, so the whole teenagers with attitude thing. I don't know if that'll work. But all they gotta do is just, find them, bring them to the command center, give them their powers, blah blah blah, whatever. Obviously, Billy makes the little, communicator things. But I just know, I don't know what direction they're gonna go with this movie. Obviously, it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be just fun. Just fun, cheesy stuff. Obviously, if you're a Power Rangers fan, you know that the show had good messages. The movie, good morals, all that stuff. Just being a good person, helping out, and doing all that stuff. It's just whatever. I wonder if they'll have that in this movie though too. Just those good messages. Whatever. But yeah, I wonder who they'll cast as Bulk and Skull. Rita. I wonder if they'll have Lord Zed in the movie. Just like the first movie. Obviously, we know the first movie took place after season 2, or it was like in the middle of season 2 or 3, I believe. I forgot, because obviously Rocky and Adam were in the movie and whatever. So yeah, it's just kind of. I hope they start with the basics with this movie. That's what they got to do. I've said this in a couple of comments, but I hope they just start with the basics. That's all they got to do. And just, if they want to make more movies, if this movie is successful, they can just move on to more stuff, move on to more whatever. Maybe make I don't know. But if they just want to focus on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and that's it, that's fine with me. That's cool. So to me, that's the best stuff. It really is to a lot of people. It really is the first 3 seasons are what matters really. If you I like Zeo, I like Turbo. A lot of people like all the other seasons that come after Turbo. I forgot the names of them, but it was Galaxy or whatever. Just all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of worried about the casting mainly, about the movie, and I don't want it to be dark and gritty. That's one of my other worries. I don't want it to be dark and gritty. Some people are like, I don't want it to be dark and gritty. It's like, did you grow up with Power Rangers? Was it dark and gritty? Yeah, it had evil, like Rita and Lord Zed, but it was cheesy. It was hokey. It was corny. Shit, it really was. It was cheesy stuff. And obviously, Bulk and Skull was the comedy relief of the show, and the whole show was just ridiculous. Even the fight scenes were ridiculous. It was just ridiculous stuff. It was like giant robots, the Megazord, fighting giant monsters in the city and stuff. I mean, it was just... I mean, why would you want it to be dark and gritty? It's Power Rangers. You know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Zeo and Turbo had its charm. You know, it really had its charm. Just like with a lot of childhood shows that you watched, you know, even though Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is not a cartoon, but Transformers and Thundercats and G.I. Joe and He-Man and just all those shows from that era had a charm, and so does Power Rangers. Power Rangers is pretty much a live-action cartoon. I mean, it really is, and that's what I hope it to be. You know, I want it to be on the scale. I wonder what this movie will look like too. Like, will it look like Pacific Rim? You know, the big giant, like that. I hope so. That'd be fucking sweet. You know, just on that big scope and scale of like the Megazords. Can you imagine seeing a Megazord looking like that? You know, like, oh my god, that would look so incredible. It would look amazing, and yeah, I mean, it would just look great. But you know, who knows what's going to happen? We don't know who's going to direct it. We don't know who's. We just know Lionsgate and Saban is joining forces to make this movie. So, yeah, pretty big announcement. I've been wanting a new Power Rangers. I've been wondering, what are they ever going to do a new movie? You know, on the big screen. But you know, and it's actually happening. It's ridiculous. I just hope it'll work out. You know, so. I don't think I'm bringing anything else, but yeah, but more videos coming soon. Peace out later. Bye.